Well, 2 motorcycle instructors from Penobscot County have completed their mission to ride to all 4 corners of the United States.
We first told you about this trip of a lifetime last month. Tony Campbell and Rob Barker started their journey in Madawaska on June 30th. The U.S. Air Force veterans spent the next 19 days riding to Washington State, then Southern California, and finally Florida. They biked 9,340 miles in all. While Barker headed back to Maine, Campbell is staying in Key West for a few more days for some well-deserved rest.
The bike performed phenomenally, had no issues with the bike at all. There's baby. She got me down there and back. No major issues at all. We did have to change a tire. I got a flat tire, so I had to change that out. Let's see. I'll tell you, we drank water along the way. We stopped as we needed. No major issues.
And he says the trip was hotter than expected, and a few hiccups along the way prevented them from meeting their goal of hitting all 48 states. His favorite part of the trip was seeing the Grand Canyon.
He said you have to see it for yourself, and it did look beautiful.
It did.
Bucket list item for sure.